So this was Yogit versus Arjun. Yogit is 283, Arjun is 240. Arjun is an online student. You wouldn't know him. So Yogit was white. He starts with e4. Arjun plays e5. You know Arjun. He's not here. He's in Mumbai. So e4, e5. Bishop to b5. What do you think of this move, Saksham? Yogit brings out his bishop first to b5. What is the opinion?
It's good.
Good. Okay, no problem. It's fine.
Like if the bishop could just go like one square.
This would have been better, you're saying. Okay. Why is this not great? Is there any particular reason? Yes.
Sir, because if the black opponent plays c pawn to c6.
Yeah. So putting a bishop here is not good because black can either kick it with c6 or a6. So it's better to keep the bishop here or develop the knight and then bishop, because then you will be attacking a knight if the knight is already here. So directly putting it here is not great because c6 and bishop moves b5 or d5 and black will get two moves for free against your bishop. So he doesn't do that. Opponent plays bishop to c5. Alright, and now he brings his bishop back. Yogit, hello, hi. Hi. Yeah, please, Trinity. Hi. Please have a seat, Strategy. You can sit up, just 4 people, right? So you can sit. Yeah, sure. You can sit here or there. Alright, you can move that aside. The cushion. Okay. So we are looking at Yogit's. Yeah, this is Trinesh. He is the new student joining. Hi. Yeah, sure. So he's joining the classes from today. Yeah, so we are looking at Yogit's last game. This is Yogit. His last game on chess.com is what we are seeing. So Yogit has just moved the bishop back. So that wasted one move because you went here and then you came back, right? Now, opponent brought his queen out. What should Yogit do here? Yogit, if you're white, what will you do here? What do you think is the best option for white? Looks like Veer Vikram has arrived. Hello, Mr. Veer Vikram.
I'm having a small chit chat.
Okay.
Some woman in the elevator.
That is Tragedies' mom, probably. So you're the 5th person. If you want, you can sit up until another person comes. Or it's up to you. If you want, you can sit here on this one. It's up to you. You can move the cushion. No, don't climb the sofa. Okay. So, what should Yogit focus now? You have to decide your move. What will you do for white? What's the best move for white? Is my question. Black has just moved the queen.
Missing Yogit there.
Huh? Yeah. What should white do?
Pawn to d4.
Pawn to d4. Is that a good move, guys?
No.
Bishop will just take it.
It's a free
That
pawn.
doesn't do anything. You're just giving up the
Queen
pawn.
takes it,
Yeah,
pawn
queen
takes
can't
back.
take. No, you lose your queen. So you will just lose your pawn. So, 1 second. Patience, Akshay. Patience. So if somebody is making a threat there, don't give up your pawn for free. That doesn't solve the problem. That's like already a giant is angry. You're feeding him some food while he's already
So
angry.
queen
Like
to
imagine
d2.
yeah. And okay, what does Saksham say?
Sir, what is your example?
Imagine Veer Vikram is like very angry on Yogit. He's saying, "I'm going to make Yogit cry,"
So
and then
knight to
Yogit is
F3.
giving him have some food.
Knight
Then
to F3.
yeah, knight to f3 says Saksham. So Trinesh, what do you think of this move? Is this good? Knight to f3. F3. This is
Yeah.
F3. No problem, right? Everything is fine. Yeah, Tragedy, what do you think? Is this move?
Queen kills the knight.
Yeah, pawn is
Can
take back or
queen
going
too.
to take back. So this is
Better
the
it will be queen because then
Huh.
the king won't be out in the open when it
Yeah,
passes.
so queen takes back is better, but opponent won't give up the queen. If they give up the queen, then whether you take with pawn or queen, it's all good because you're up a queen. So now we have to understand there's a big threat. Black is about to give checkmate. If queen comes here, king can't take because of bishop. So there's a big threat. That's why Yogit is worried. That's why he tried d4. Not good. Queen e2 is what he played in the game, which is okay. The queen is defending this, right? But you don't need to play queen e2. You have a simple knight f3. That's the easiest move to play. That's the simplest move to play. You just need to block the queen.
And then into castle.
Yeah, then castle and then later bring out the queen. Right? But okay, in the game, Yogit plays queen e2, bringing out his queen as well. And
So we are
Na-
seeing Yogit's game.
yeah, Yogit's game, knight h6 by the opponent, Arjun. And now Yogit plays the move he just told. He plays d4. Yogit is somehow thinking the d4 is a good idea. But no,
D3
it's
is better.
yeah, d3 is better. Right?
Yeah,
Move the
it
pawn
also
one
opens
step.
up the diagonal.
Exactly. Or you develop your knights. No, don't forget about your knights. The poor knights are supposed to wake up early in the morning. They're still sleeping. It's what is it? 9:40 and the knights are still sleeping. They should have woken up at 8:30. Then the bishop should have woken up. The bishop woke up at 8 o'clock and then queen woke up. But the knights didn't wake up. That's not great, no? The knights should come out first in the game. So knight c3, knight f3 is required as fast as possible. Anyway, he plays d4. Now Charlie, what will black do? Yogit played this, so black will play.
They can capture the pawn with one more pawn or the bishop.
So it's a free pawn. So Yogit loses a pawn, opponent takes it. Now Yogit moves his bishop. I wonder why. He just tucks away his bishop. Anyway, opponent brings his knight into the game. What to do, Veer Vikram? Black's
The
pieces
knight
are...
with the queen.
Queen takes knight. Should we do that section? What do you say? Should we play queen takes knight?
No.
Why not?
If we take the knight, the king, the
Huh.
queen has chance to kill.
Capture this.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think, Saksham? Do you
It's
agree
not a
with...
checkmate.
One second, do you agree with Rinesh? Should
Yes,
we...
yes.
So we shouldn't take the knight. Veer Vikram, you disagree? We should take the knight, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Because when queen takes, the king has still space to
Yeah.
go.
So we can take the knight. It is free. So we have to decide. If I take the knight, black will play this. I will move. And then am I in any danger? Is there any other problem?
Yeah,
He can
sir.
again give a check.
Sir,
Yeah, what's the problem?
queen can go to G2.
F1.
G2.
G2 queen is covering it, na? Queen will take the queen. Our queen is here, no?
I thought.
It didn't leave the world, it's still
But
there.
the pawn is still there.
What
And
pawn is still there?
The G2 pawn.
They say he'll take the G2 pawn. After queen to f2 king moves, he'll take the G2 pawn, he's saying. But he can't take, the black queen will take, white queen will take the queen. So that's not a problem. So let's again think, queen takes knight. Did he do it? No, he didn't do it. Queen takes knight, queen takes pawn, king moves, queen check is there here. But then again we can move the king.
Yeah.
So we are actually fine. So you can take the knight, it is free.
Only
You're-
the king is a little bit.
Yeah, little bit unsafe, but it's worth a piece. No, you're getting a piece. You're getting opponent's knight. That's a big thing. No, that's better than having a safe king. So take it.
You mean unsafe?
Huh?
You mean unsafe?
No, that's like having a safe king is one option. Taking a piece is one option. Which one should we choose? Taking the piece because piece is more important. King, you can move it and it's still fine. As long as you're not getting checkmated, you're okay. As long as you're not making your king is not running around, it's okay. So he plays h3.
Actually, it's bad, sir. Because
Why is it bad?
when queen takes pawn,
Huh.
queen takes back, we will also take the queen. So
Huh.
we'll get a free pawn.
So basically, you're saying black will take this pawn.
Yes.
Black has got now 3 pieces attacking this. So Yogit was not alert about the square. This is the weakest square on the chessboard.
Yeah,
Because
and also
only king is there.
F7.
Yeah, that is for black. Same thing, no? So this square is the weakest square on the chessboard. So black is attacking it with 3 pieces. And we are defending it with Trinesh. How many pieces are defending this? White pieces? How many pieces are controlling this square? Oh, yeah, 2. Queen and king, right? And black has
rest of
3
it-
on it. So you need to bring one more piece to defend, or you need to remove one of the pieces attacks. So how you can't remove the attack of the knight. You can't do anything about the bishop. Queen, even if you do something like you play knight here, still knight will take the pawn. So h3 is bad because black can just take. Instead of taking with the queen, you can take with the knight or bishop. So you will not exchange queens and you will be attacking the king, Yogit's king. But in the game, opponent made a huge mistake. He played h6.
I think he did.
No idea in that move, right? I don't know why he played it. He didn't take on f2. he didn't save his knight. Oh, I'll tell you what happened. He probably wanted to play knight back, and then by accident he clicked here and the pawn moved. Instead of the knight, he moved the pawn. So it must have been a mouse slip from Arjun. So Yogit, of course, takes the free piece with the pawn because queen is defending this. Opponent Arjun plays
Once
b5.
I challenged like 1,000 rated person,
Huh.
and he did a mouse slip and another one.
Okay.
And sir,
Yeah.
then the best move is bishop to d5.
Bishop to d5, he'll just kick you, na? You want to get kicked, Vikram.
I,
So you are like, I'll go and have his rook, but he'll just kick you back. So that doesn't work well. Best move is bringing out the pieces. Here it's the opening, you have to bring out the pieces, na?
10-7.
So you can kill with the queen in the turn.
Ha, queen takes pawn, but then he'll take here.
I mean, it's
Remember
like
that threat.
40 right now.
If
It's
you
like that.
take-
And
you
they're
take
still
the
sleeping
How will you take the queen?
in their beds.
You can't take, no, bishop is there. You can't go into the line of the bishop. So the queen is right now defending this. So you move the queen, you lose that pawn. So did Yogit take it? No, he plays c3. Yogit's knights are still sleeping. Now bishop goes back.
Under 10-14 right now.
The bishop comes out. So Yogit is bringing out his bishops. That's good. But before bishops, bring out your knights. Like this knight especially. Could have just come to f3. Anyway, opponent takes.
So if you take the knight out castling,
But castling there is not that safe because your h file is open. So castling this side is better. For that you need to bring out the knight and do this side. Anyway, now should we take with the pawn or the queen? Tragedy. Will you take with the queen or will you take with the pawn? With which piece will you take?
with the pawn.
Your name is Tragedy. I'm asking Tragedy, na? Veer Vikram, please give the
The
question
queen.
from the queen. Queen is better.
Yes,
Because you want to
because-
take with your pieces, you want to make your pieces active. Pawns can't do anything, na? Pawns will just stay there. So-
They're only useful in the end game.
Yeah, so pawn takes also doubles the pawns. The pawns will be on the same line. That's not something great for the pawns. There'll be like one pawn if they get
They
doubled.
have to move one point, then move the other point. And one point,
yeah,
other
yeah.
point.
So Yogi takes with the pawn. Not a good choice, but okay. Opponent castles. Yogit's knights are still sleeping. Still not. He still didn't bring out the knight. He brought the queen. The poor knight has been crying for a long time. The knight thought probably now Yogit will bring it out. Still Yogit didn't bring it out. Instead of putting a knight there, he put the queen there. Imagine the poor knight. He is ready to come out. Knight is ready to come out. I am about to come out, and then the queen goes and sits in his place. So how will this guy come into the game?
I think there is exchange.
Yeah, exchange, queen takes, and now he takes his knight, finally. If this is the 13th move of the game, we should have done it in the second or third move. You know, knight out.
If there are one move was equals to 20 minutes,
Uh-huh.
then it would take 4 hours, 20 minutes.
Okay, let's focus in the position. Opponent brings out his knight. Now Yogit brings his bishop in. Yogit likes his bishops. He moves with the bishops a lot. So it's a pin, right? If the knight moves, tata goodbye to the rook. So it's a good move.
Tata
But
bye
it's
bye.
a safe move if he didn't move the knight.
Tata bye-bye.
Yeah. One second. What it's really saying? If the knight didn't move, then we should play it.
No, I'm telling that if the knight didn't move, it will be a safe.
You'll be attacking
If
the.
a bishop kills the knight, the pawn can take it.
Yeah, so it will be equal, right? It will be exchange. Anyway, so now opponent moves the knight, and Yogit is happy, right? He got the rook. So opponent didn't realize there was a pin. He thought my knight is hanging, and he moved the knight, and rook gone. So now,
Only if he did a check with the knight somehow,
Mhm.
then it would have been a good
Oh
move.
my
okay,
god.
bishop b7. Is it a bad move?
Uh, yeah.
It's okay.
Okay, what is Renee saying? Bad move by black?
I mean bad.
Up. You need to decide one thing, Guru Vikram. Yes, Trinesh. Black's move this is bad or good?
Good.
Good. Okay. Tragedy? Good move or bad move?
Good.
Good. And Yogit?
Bad.
Bad.
Sure,
Okay.
bad.
So three people are saying it's bad. It's equal. It's not good or bad. It's just an equal
What do
move.
you want? Just look.
Yeah.
Just
Undeveloped.
exchange.
Yeah, it's an exchange.
It will undevelop the knight.
Undeveloped the knight is not doing anything great here anyway, na? So that's not a big problem. So it's just an equal exchange, but yeah, because black is already down to just 3 pieces, it's better to keep more pieces. So that way it's bad.
Even a rook can kill the bishop.
No, so bishop will take. So bishop will take, that we have to assume. Bishop take, bishop happened, Yogit took and opponent took back. Now the problem is black has only 2 pieces left.
Sir,
So that's why it was not a
sir,
great
he
deal.
sacrificed both of his loving pieces.
Which one?
Bishop.
Yeah, exchanged. But one bishop took a rook, the other bishop, I don't know what it took. Anyway, so now Yogit finally brings out his knight, this knight, to a3, attacking the pawn. Yes, what happens
But
actually?
one pawn is already attacking.
Which one? Oh, this?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, he could have taken it, yeah? He could have taken it, but Yogit probably felt bad for the knights. Let me bring it out fast. Anyway, he didn't take it. Opponent plays knight c5, attacking Yogit's pawn. Yogit cannot do anything about it, so he just takes this pawn. Opponent gives a check. King moves, and now opponent takes this b2 pawn. Now it's time for the rooks to come into the game, but okay, first he takes this. Yogit is collecting all the pawns, opponent brings his rook into the game. Knight comes back, defending this. Opponent kicks the knight. And now knight went here. That's not a good place, Yogit. You should never go too much in with the knight.
You're making the two colored.
There's a winning. Black can win this knight. Black can just pick up this knight. How can black pick up the knight? Try to think. How can you go and attack this knight and take it?
You cannot do it with
I'm asking only one person. Others have to be quiet. This knight.
the rook to c7.
Yeah, rook c7 and again tata goodbye to the knight. That's why we should not go too far in with the knight.
So orange you can also do one more thing.
What is one more thing? Rook.
Rook to a8.
Yeah, you just have to attack the knight. But the thing is, your knight should be somewhere active. Knights cannot go far, right? They can only go 1-2 turn, short distance. So if they go too far inside, they can't come back. So going in with the knight is not a good idea. So the knight should have come here.
It's a waste of move.
Yeah, no, going here. Yeah, waste of move and you're losing the knight also. Opponent will pick it up. So 1 second, instead of going here, you have another good option. Yogit, where should the knight have gone? Can you tell a good place instead of going to the corner, to the back? Where can the knight move?
Knight to d6.
Yeah, knight d6 attacking the rook would have been good. Anyway, opponent and Yogit plays knight a7. What happened? Where we come?
When the rook comes there, the knight cannot come to c8 or c6 because the rook will only
Huh.
pick up and it cannot go to b5.
Yeah, that's why I said it's trapped. No, that's why the knight cannot go anywhere. Anyway, so now the rook didn't attack the knight. Rook took the pawn. Who was talking, huh? King came to d2, attacking the rook. The rook went back. Now Yogit regrets putting the knight there because the knight is trapped. It can't go anywhere.
But
He
sir,
still tries coming back. What happened?
But like,
The
the rook
pawn
would have
played
played
One second. Yeah.
b1.
Rook b1, I just move my knight. And this knight is still trapped. Anyway, so knight b5. Yeah, Trinesh is saying it's a free knight. Yeah. Opponent takes it. Now, by the way, who is winning? White winning or black winning?
White.
By what is white up by?
A full
Yeah.
rook.
Yeah, white's up by 1 rook, right? Black is rook and knight. White is rook, knight, and rook. So white has 1 rook extra. So Yogit is winning. Yes, Saksham, you're raising hand. Okay, all right. So now Yogit brings his rook into the game. Rook b1. Knight check. King comes to c3. Not a good idea. See, why is the king going into danger? Yes, there are less pieces, but there is a rook, no? You should never go into the line of opponent's rook or queen. Even if there's a piece in between, that piece can move, no? Now black has a winning move here. What is it? Yes, Trinesh. Trinesh.
I think he can kill the pawn.
Knight takes pawn is good. You're getting a pawn. Once, if you're not calm, I will not ask you. Calmness, calmness, calm. I'm not going to ask Yogit or Saksham. So, knight takes pawn is a free pawn. You're getting a pawn. It's a check. I will move my king. Game goes on. You will probably get 1 more pawn. So 2 pawns you will get. I'm explaining something now, so you need to be calm. So I'm not going to ask Veer Vikram also. So first you need to control yourself. What will happen if you have a move and you are not able to tell it? Nothing will happen. It's not a competition. So you can calm down. In a game also, if you see a good move, don't jump and play it. Calmly think about the move. So if you have a move, calmly think about it and then we will discuss about it. So instead of knight taking the pawn, there is a better place for this knight to move and give a check. Let me ask Saksham.
Sir, knight to a3.
Exactly.
Yes,
Knight
that's
a3.
That's what I was.
Ah, fine then. Knight a3 and knight's attacking the rook. It's a check. So whenever you have a discovered attack, this is what we call a discovered attack. Whenever you have a discovered attack, move it to the best place. Best place means where it attacks something. So here it wins a pawn, yeah. Here it wins a rook. I mean, not a full rook. Rook will take back, but still. So let's see if opponent Arjun did that or not. No, Arjun didn't see that. Arjun took the pawn, missing a chance. But thing to learn for Yogit is don't go into line of opponent's pieces. That's like there's a tiger sleeping and you're going straight next to his mouth. That's not going to work out well for you, na? The king comes to b4.
I think
Yeah.
I have a better idea of the rook go.
Rook did move. He defended the pawn.
We need at least two moves to make it a first check.
You need to activate your pieces now. So rook here. The game has to continue, na? He has to activate. Now Yogit needs to think about his pieces. So you're using a king. Yogit again moves his king. There's no need to use the king now.
And also,
See, you have two rooks and a knight. You're not using them. King is just your like fourth best piece right now. The three best pieces are here. So what is a better move, Yogit, than moving the king? What move should white play here?
White
No, maybe Yogit.
moves to
Can you suggest a good move for white to continue the game? Any normal move. Leave the carpet alone, no, Mr. Yogit. What to do for white? You played king a5. Can you suggest a move better than king a5?
knight to e5.
Yeah, taking the pawn, that's good. Rook coming into the game, that's even better. Like you need to bring everybody into the game. Okay, alright. So he plays king a5. Opponent takes this pawn. And now Yogit brings his rook into the game. That's good. Opponent brings his knight back. Who was making noise? Okay. And now Yogit finally takes the e pawn. Opponent takes this pawn. And now he can take one more pawn, right? He does
The
what happened?
pawn was not moving for like 20 moves.
Yeah. So now there's one more pawn to take, but rook is defending it. He brings a rook in with a check. The king has only one option, king h7. And now he takes this pawn. Is that a good move or a bad move, Tragedy? Why bad, Tragedy?
good.
1 second. Bad because?
Because the rook is attacking the rook.
But then king will take back now. So it's fine. It's good. You took a pawn. So don't think it's bad just because somebody will take your piece. Somebody takes a piece, you also take back. That's equal. Right? But we got a pawn. So that's
If
good.
we cannot take back, then it's bad.
So rook takes happened, king takes happened. Now it's easy for Yogit. He is up by a full rook. But the problem is he's down to his last 1 minute 40 seconds. It's a 10-minute game. There's no increment. So he's down on time. Opponent also has less time. Arjun has 1 minute 50 seconds. Yogit has 1 minute 39 seconds.
Ooh.
So it's very less time. Opponent gives a check. Yogit takes the free piece.
And now we have to
Yeah,
protect
now
the
it's
rook.
completely winning. Right? Attacking the knight, knight takes another pawn. He's down to 1 minute 30 seconds. Opponent runs with the pawn. What should Yogit do here?
Make the a2 pawn come to a4.
Yeah, your pawn can go 2 steps, Yogit. Why are we going 1 step? Yogit moved 1 step. Pawn can go 2, na? Go run and make a queen. Once you get the queen, it's easy to win the game. Anyway, opponent pushes the pawn. Yogit pushes again. Opponent pushes the pawn. It's a free pawn, right? Yogit takes it. Now, opponent pushes the h pawn. Yogit will have, Yogit, what should Yogit do?
Move the f.
Move
Yeah,
the,
move the f pawn. Just
move the f pawn. What do you say, Yogit?
Yeah.
pawn to f4.
Okay, and Trinesh?
Correct.
Saksham?
Sir, pawn to a5.
Saradi, what will you do here? For white. If you're white.
a5.
A5. Only 2 people are saying A5. Why are you pushing the F pawn forward?
What
A
if
pawn is already.
No.
with the pawn?
Huh.
What if the pawn
Oh,
comes?
this pawn comes? So your rook is like connected. So when he moves the pawn, then you can do it. No? You don't need to do it now. Now it's not required. And even if pawn comes still here, your rook can come back. So there's no problem. You are up a full rook. you have no problem stopping on silly pawn. You have a rook and a knight. Okay, knight cannot come running there fast, but a rook can come. No, there's no problem. No need to worry about one pawn running down the board. So just a5. He plays f4. Okay. Opponent pushes the h pawn. Yogit continues his journey with the a pawn. Opponent pushes the h pawn.
So how much time?
He has 1 minute 8 seconds. So he's got enough time to win the game. Rook takes pawn.
Check.
So
Check.
he did what you guys were saying. And the rook connected to the pawn and it's a check. It's a check. King has to move.
No.
Right? And now Yogit plays his pawn forward. Yogit still has more than a minute on the board, on the clock.
Can win.
King
It's
moves.
a pre-move.
1 second. Yeah, here you can pre-move. Pre-move means if you don't know pre-move, you basically make the move before your opponent. Only in online chess. Offline you can't do
It
that.
takes 0.001 seconds.
Before your opponent makes a move, you can make your next move. So when the opponent makes the move, your move will happen automatically. Without.
It's 0.001
Yeah, so in very less time it will happen. So that you can do like pre-move this. Anyway, now Yogit moved his rook. He's going for that pawn. Not needed because you already have a pawn to promote. He takes. Yeah,
This
finish.
is making it easier to check.
Huh.
I
so
think
it's
before that rook move,
Huh.
he can this
Rook.
he can support this
Pawn.
Yeah.
But it's easier to like clear the board, no? Let opponent take, he takes, and now he'll have a queen. So it's easy now. You'll have a queen and rook. Queen and rook checkmate. Yogit knows, of course. Opponent brings the king back. Yogit continues with this a pawn. Now he has got 54 seconds.
Then make a pre-move.
Okay, king moves. And now Yogit finally got his queen. And he has got 52 seconds to win this game. Can you win this game with 52 seconds on the clock? How many of you can? Yeah, you should be able to. You have a queen and a rook, right? So let's see. King came back. Huh. What should
the
you?
queen to f8.
Yeah, that's what Yogit did. Queen f8. King moves. He has got 49 seconds now. Now what should he do? He brings his rook.
Yeah.
So he's doing it like this, line by line. King moves, but this knight is in the way. So one of the first things we should do when you're doing a queen and rook checkmate is
Remove the
put
knight.
this knight away. This knight is not needed. You just park this knight away. You just need your queen and rook to do the
you
checkmate.
can put the queen to f.
You can do that. F4 is good. He plays F6, which is also good. He has 44 seconds now. King moves. He brings his queen here. What's he trying to do? King moves. 43 seconds. Okay, he brings his queen closer. Good. All good. He has got 40 seconds now.
He should move it to.
Now he brings his knight. No, it's all good. So far he's doing fine. He's bringing all his pieces together. King moves.
He has to be a little bit careful or else he might make stalemate.
Yeah, stalemate we have to think about.
He
Queen
did
into.
a mistake near last two moves.
Why?
So why he did the mistake now?
Why? What mistake?
Before when the king was in D,
4.
he can keep near the
Queen here.
yeah.
Queen here would have been good. Yeah, that's
So
true.
he did-
But what he did is also fine. He brought his knight, he brought his queen, rook is already there. Yes, Saksham, what
He
happened?
did one mistake. now.
What's the mistake?
Sir, he could have put the queen to e3.
Queen to e3, then move the rook here.
Yeah.
So that's the easiest way to win this. So instead of giving a check, right, you cover this line, third line. Then with the rook, you cover second line in 2 moves. And then with the queen, last line, done. That, yeah, no, yeah.
Nice is
1, 2, 3, and 4. Done. So that is the easiest way to do the checkmate. That way we don't even need to think much. Anyway, he gives his check, which is also fine. Opponent moves the king up.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, now he gives a good check. It's almost done. He has got 20 seconds. 20 seconds to finish this game. Opponent has got 56 seconds. So there's only one move for black. And now checkmate in 2 moves. Yogit has almost done it. What should you do?
He should move the-
One second. Let me ask Tradhi. You have a move here? What should white do, Tradhi? How can you? Yeah.
Move the rook
Huh.
to e2.
Exactly. Rook e2. King moves. Checkmate.
But what do this?
If the king moves here, checkmate anyway. So it's 2 move checkmate. Because once the rook comes in, so this is what Yogit had to understand. Cover lines. Bring the rook also in the game. He played queen b3.
Oh no.
No, it's also fine. Why not? What's the problem? It's all good. No, you can't take it. Knight is there.
It's good.
It's good. And now king moves.
Now you got a chance to move the rook down.
But then king will still escape. So now he'll have to work it out. There's no checkmate. He'll have to do
he
it
can
carefully.
move the knight to
D3. Still king will move. So now he'll need some moves to checkmate the king. So the problem was queen B3. This was the problem. Just rook E2 and queen checkmate. Or rook E2, king moves here, checkmate. Was enough. Now he has only got, after queen B3, he has only got 9 seconds. He plays queen E3, king moves. He brings his rook to E4. Opponent played king A1 and Yogit lost on. Yogit's time ran out. His time became 0. But he didn't lose. Why didn't he lose the game? There's a rule in chess. If your opponent has no pieces, like only king or just a queen and bishop or a queen and knight, king and knight or king and bishop, then if your time runs out, you won't lose the game. It'll be a draw. 1 second. It'll be a draw. So this was a draw for Yogit. Yes, baby.
So it is a draw because it is timeout versus
Yeah.
insufficient material.
Yeah. So opponent has no pieces, right? So if your time runs out, you don't lose the game. It's just a draw. That's one of the rules in chess regarding
Better
draws.
option
That happened sometimes.
Huh?
15 minutes game.
Yeah, 15-minute game would be good.
That happens sometimes in my game.
Okay, all right. So from this yoga, there's a lot of things to learn. Bring out a knights in the game first. Don't bring out a queen early.
And
Wha-
also cover
yeah.
the ranks one by one.
Yeah, when you're about to finish the game, cover lines 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That way you will have an easier checkmate.
Or XGF.
Anyway, now we'll